Greetings, my friends. I'm Viking Brent, back again with more XCOM 2 Axe Lords versus Aliens edition, and today is going to be an interesting one because the game has been patched. I sent out a tweet early yesterday talking about the DLC announcement, which is going to be out next week, March 17th, and I said something in my tweet to the effect of, "This is great. It'd be even more awesome if we had a release date on the performance patch," which was mentioned in the news surrounding the DLC, but no release date was given. Well, it turns out the release date was about an hour after my tweet went out. So, XCOM 2 is patched at this point, and the real question is how it's going to run and how many of my mods are going to have been disabled. But we're going to get to all that. So let me just refresh my memory here on what we've got going on, and then we'll get back into this. All right, as I recall, I was making contact in New Mexico for the purposes of assaulting that Advent site. I also installed a couple of new mods yesterday before the game patched.
This outcome, though it is intriguing. Yes, Commander. I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
And we'll see. Like I said, we'll see if any of them work. But I installed a mod that shows you on the loadout screen before you actually launch a mission. It'll show you what soldier abilities your troops have. Oh, that's really loud. Hey, Funky Marlin, what's going on? Clearly, I need to turn down the music just a little bit more. Yes, I have read the patch notes, Funky Marlin. Anything specific you were going to ask about? Okay, we've got 9 enemies: Andromedon, Codex, Sectopod, Elite Lancer, Elite Trooper, Gatekeeper, and Elite Shield Bearer. Alright, not too bad. Pretty much what you'd expect. Okay, so that mod is not working. Of course, now it's possible that I don't know. Maybe I forgot to enable it. At the very least, my Star Wars helmet mod is working. So there's that, I guess. I tell you what. Let me. Do I want to change anything here? Mimic. Just about to read them myself, says Funky Marlin. Gotcha. Well, I tell you what, while you do that, I'm going to do a loadout save, and then I'm going to actually exit real fast. No, save. Idiot. I'm going to exit real fast and do a check and make sure that I activated those mods. So screen's going to go, but I'm going to keep broadcasting. Just hold on for a minute, everybody, while I double check this. But anyway, I installed a mod that is supposed to show you your soldiers' skills, the abilities you've elected for them through their promotions. Huh, and that's interesting. Oh no, I guess it's on page 2. Here we go. Stop wasting my time. No, it's not here. Uniforms manager, accessory, stop wasting my time. I'm curious, I haven't activated that new zip mode yet, but show health values, evac all, more skin, tech tree, more armor, gotcha. I'm hoping that the camera mod, well, I'll get to all that. Right now, let me try to find this abilities mod that I this abilities mod that I was looking at yesterday. Show me the skills. That's the one I'm looking for. Alright, subscribe. Okay. Let me enable that, and let's try this again. Hey, Avicus, what's going on? Talked about the Civil War trailer yet? I have not, but I have begun editing. I have not finished, but I have begun editing. I did a frame-by-frame breakdown on the trailer, like I did for the first one. That I'll finish working on hopefully later today, and I'll have up tonight. Ad versus Infinity. Hey, Ale. How you doing? I actually haven't read the notes. I should probably look into it now before recording my next episode. Good morrow to you, Gamers Platform. 'Tis a fine day for defending our homeland against the alien invasion. I agree. See, I agree with you. Okay, so I tried the... let me go into options here. I'm going to turn down the music volume a bit. Save, exit. Anyway, the point is that I tried... Load. All right. Anyway, I tried... I just loaded up a game last night, and the one mod that I noticed that was not working was my camera mod, the 45-degree camera mod. And I thought, well, all is lost and blah, blah, blah. And I've since done a little reading, and I've seen a number of people suggest to delete your to delete the INI file in your My Documents folder for XCOM 2. And that doing so will... Okay, yeah, here they are. But anyway, that deleting that config file might solve a lot of problems related to the update. So I've done that, and we're going to see now whether or not that camera mod works again. But that was the one mod that I know for a fact was not working after the update. So anyway, this mod lets you see all of the soldier abilities that you have without having to go into the edit menu and go into soldier abilities and look at it that way. You can get a real quick overview here. And then there is, I think you can see underneath here, you've got these stats here. So it'll show you, like health plus 6, or hack abilities 120 base plus 40 bonus. Just all those kinds of things. Hang on, I gotta sneeze. It's coming or something. I don't know. Gamers Platform, I can't wait to be done with the Borderlands series to get back into XCOM Enemy Unknown. My game priorities are so all over the place. But rooted in some classic but very awesome titles. I'm assuming that these guys in yellow, these are the abilities that have been gained. These are like the bonus abilities from outside of the class that are gained by having the Advanced Warfare Center constructed. So anyway, but there is another mod. Either I can't remember if maybe it's from the same author, and it's a different mod, or maybe it's included in this mod, but it has to be activated. It has to be like turned on in the INI file. But whichever the case is, I saw another mod last night that in between each of these personnel cards, it'll show you like little icons you can hover over for the weapon mods that you have installed for that player, and any of the personal combat sims that you might have loaded for that player too. Advanced Perception Sim provides the affected soldier with an even greater boost to aim. I'd love to give that to Tony. What do I have? What do I have for him right now? Nothing. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And let me look through some weapon upgrades here. I'm curious to see what I have. I get free instant kills, increased clip size. What is it now? Oh, this is what I've already got. No. I don't want to get shot in the gut. Okay, so right now it's 2 plus 3. And I can go to, because I've got, what do I have? I have the advanced, and I can go to the superior, which will give me a 3 plus 3. Let's go ahead and do that. I got a laser sight. I can go to a superior scope or a superior laser sight. That's, what is that? Critical chance goes to 15. I like that. Superior scope is aim plus 15. Or plus 15%. So let's see here. Gamers Platform is saying, so wait, the Steam Workshop is available for XCOM 2. Yeah, it is. It launched available for XCOM 2. As you may recall, reading, the team that put together that incredible mod for XCOM Enemy Unknown called The Long War, amazing amount of detail. I mean, basically like an independently produced expansion for the game. A lot of content. Really, really cool. Anyway, but they went on to form a game studio called Long War Studios. And Firaxis worked with Long War Studios, or I should say that Firaxis invited Long War Studios to work with them on XCOM 2. And I don't know what all they did, but I know that one of the things they did was they worked on mod support for the game, so that the game launched with really comprehensive mod support, and so the Steam Workshop was open basically from day one. Williams Film, yeah, there is a Star Wars helmet mod that incorporates a lot of different helmet. You know, you've got like Boba Fett's helmet, you've got the classic Stormtrooper, you've got the First Order helmet, Scout Trooper helmets, so on and so forth. Okay, advanced laser sight increases critical chance. I've got the magazine and the auto loader for free reloads. Advanced repeater, free instant kills. I like all of these, but I don't know. Let's see, what is our critical chance right now? Critical chance is 10 plus 10%. And if I go to the superior laser sight, critical chance goes 15 plus 10%, which is nice. Superior scope increases aim, but I lose the critical chance. Yeah, I think it's very forward-looking of Firaxis, frankly. I think that it's a great model. I mean, we've talked about on the shows throughout the year, back when I still had shows. Sorry, not trying to be negative. But we talked about on the shows over the years, you know, how developers really, they have control over the relationship that they're going to have with their fans, and whether or not they're going to allow that to work for them or work against them. And I think this is a great example of Firaxis deciding to let their relationship with their fan community benefit them and their game in a really tangible way. All right, well, I'm racked with indecision here over whether or not to... The thing is, I have used, like that autoloader, like all of these are good. Like all of these are good. I just can't decide if the increased critical hit chance is worth it over just increased aim. Just, you know, just getting baseline accuracy up. I'm really sacked trying to figure that out. Let me look at... Can I get to the weapon upgrade if I just click on this? Am I going about this the wrong way? No. No. Alright. Is Firaxis a dev and a publisher, or are they published by another company? Yeah, Firaxis is a developer. The game is published by 2K. Okay, missed shots do damage 1%, or plus 1, excuse me. Superior scope, advanced repeater. Superior repeater. Free instant kills. 15% chance. I think all I've got is 5. Yeah, okay, so that obviously that's not going to work. And then hair trigger. Bonus action chance 15%. I'd love to have more more slots available. Daniel's got a pretty ideal loadout right now. I don't think there's a lot to do there. Okay, missed shots do damage 2. Superior repeater, free instant kills 15%. And what could I add? I could add a superior scope or a laser sight. For critical hit chances. I guess the one thing, I don't know if it's good or bad, like maybe it saves you from basically what I'm doing right now, which is just going back and forth trying to make a decision, but you can't remove an advanced repeater from Lauren's gun and put it on DK's gun. If you take them off, it destroys them, which simplifies things. I mean, at the very least, it does do that. Lauren, what do you got? Wait a minute, not loadout weapon upgrade. Laser sight, increased critical hit chance. Repeater, free instant kills. Alright, so I could give him an advanced repeater. Basically just upgrade that. Willems Phillum says aim, always go for aim, though I have no basis or reason for that advice. I appreciate your frankness in the matter, though. Thank you. Funky Marlin opines I'm sorry, no, that's Gamers Platform. Yeah, 2K seems to be doing things differently from, say, someone like EA who don't believe in having a consumer base. It does seem to me that many of these companies have an unnecessarily confrontational relationship, or just an unnecessary confrontational relationship with their fan base. Okay. So Lauren's going to get that. Funky Marlin says you can get a perk from the provisional bonuses to replace reuse weapon mods and implants. Okay, that's cool. Oh shit, that reminds me. I have got a ton of... There's a ton of stuff in the Guerrilla Tactics School I have not bought. And I've got some supplies here that I could stand to spend. Vultures, Lightning Strike, Wet Work, Vengeance, Integrated Warfare, Stay With Me, Biggest Booms, Explosives can inflict critical damage. Attacks against flanked enemies deal +3 damage. Deadshot, bonus 10% to critically hit enemies. Cool under pressure for specialist. Gain +10 aim to critically hit when taking Overwatch and reaction shots. I do all this. Adverse Infinity did a cursory glance over the patch notes. Seems pretty comprehensive. I find the balance changes interesting. Mimic beacons seem to still be used, but a bit nerfed, or a bit useful, but still nerfed. Remove that still, Jesus. I was also there was some interesting changes. Far from it being just a performance update, there are some other interesting things. Like there's that whole I can't remember like what they call it, like zip mode or whatever, which it sounds essentially like the stop wasting my time mod. Like it just deactivates a bunch of unnecessary pauses and things like that to help the game just go faster. Okay. I guess we'll find out how useful the Mimic Beacons are going to be, since I plan on using them this round. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to buy all of these class-specific ones here. And that one as well. Okay. So let's go back to the loadout stuff. All right. %5 chance to instantly kill. Superior scope. Well, I've got a... I don't know if I'll want to go back. I'm just trying to think. I mean, I never count on getting a critical. I really don't. So I'm very... I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I feel like anything really needs to change. Whether the plus 15% aim is really going to do her a lot of good. Let's see what her aim stat is right now. Aim is 91. So is that just a number, or is it a percentile scale? Is it going to be 90? Like, is it going to go to the full 106 if I do that? Is it going to max out at 100? In which case, it'd be better to give that scope to somebody else and save, like, just get like the plus 10% for her. Need the info. Let's see here. Considering that AIM says it adds 15%, then I'm assuming that is a percentile. I'm assuming that AIM score of 91 is a 91% AIM score right now. So I feel like this would be somewhat wasted on Jess. Ad versus Infinity says, I believe it will. It still gets brought below 100% when you factor in things like cover. Okay, when you say I believe it will, which of my scenarios do you think that that's going to be the case for? Who's got the lowest here? Okay, so everybody is 80. Lauren is 80 plus 5. Tony's 84. Okay, you believe it'll go to 106%. Okay, I got you. Well, Jess can be... When you zoomed in on the weapon, it looked like a strap-on. You know what they say, Esteban? When you got a hammer, everything looks like a nail. When you're looking to get nailed, everything looks like a strap-on. DK did get he did get 2 of those bonuses that increased his hack score or his tech score by 20. He got 2 of those because he's got 40 baseline over Esteban. All right, let's go ahead and equip that that scope. And if I don't like it, I've got a save. I can come back and I can revert back to this save and restart the mission should I choose. Okay. And Let's ride. Ad versus Infinity saying, with how many times sharpshooter can shoot between their rifle and their pistol, I love scopes on them. Makes them really reliable at hitting open targets and even in low cover. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely imagine the benefits. Operation Knife King. That's what I'm talking about. Operation Knife King. Now we're back to kick-ass titles. All right. That loaded in pretty smooth. Okay, now we find out if my deleting the config file actually helped. Damn it, it didn't. Fuck. Well, supposedly that other camera mod, I think it's like a free camera mod, although the guys updated it where it does a 45-degree rotation now unless you hold down the Q and E keys. Supposedly that works with the patch, so I may have to disable that mod and switch over to that one. Because I do love my 45-degree camera rotation. It's my favorite thing ever. Okay. Alright, we got a little ways to go here, so let's start getting people in place. No mobs yet.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
What the hell is this? No cover for poor Esteban? You know how I worry about you, Esteban. I don't want to stick you out there where you can hurt your widow head. I just don't like to do it.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Gamers Platform informs me that that title was created as if a foreign man with a very thick accent tried to say the word knifing, knifing, and it came out as Knife King. I don't know what accent I was doing, but it sounded foreign, I guess.
On the move. Affirmative. Moving out.
All right. Looks like Overwatch All, that mod is working.
Roger. Affirmative. Overwatch. Roger. On eyes on.
I think that's the Andromedon I hear stomping around. That's the Sectopod right there. Okay. Look at this. There's this. Look at this. This lonely little guitar. This lonely little guitar in this pile of trash. It's just sad. It's just sad to me. All right, let's go to Jess, and I want to grapple her. Up here and have some height advantage. Oh, hello. Well, unless they decide to come down, I guess we're going to be fighting up here. God, I missed that fucking camera mod. Intensely missed that camera mod. Alright. For those who can, it's Chris Hadfield's guitar. Carry on the fight for him.
Deploying grapple. Position confirmed.
Okay, what about Lauren? Can I grapple Lauren's ass up here?
Going up.
this blows. Can anybody get up here and actually move around a bit? Okay.
Got it. Moving.
I may I may stop playing this game to go install that mod. This is having had it and now not having it is bugging the crap out of me. All right, there is no point in moving either him or Tony up there in a position where they can't have cover. So we're not going to do that.
Go.
All right, so we're going to just stay put and overwatch all.
On Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Roger.
What I tell you about that grappling hook, your reliance on that will be your downfall. Get that man climbing, make him work his height advantage. And of course they immediately get down on the fucking ground. That's fine. The height advantage, it'll do everybody involved plenty of good. Although I wish that Lauren and Ruben were swapped, since Lauren's going to remain concealed during this brouhaha. Let me quick save real fast before I pull the trigger here.
Moving out.
Brent, stay calm. You're addicted. How many fingers am I holding up? It reminds me of that commercial where the football player, he takes like that bad hit and the coach comes over there all concerned. How many fingers am I holding up? 3. You know who I am? You're the coach. And who are you? I'm Batman. You're out. No, you don't understand. I'm Batman. That's pretty funny. I don't know that DK can do any good here whatsoever.
Moving to designated
I
position.
suppose he could do a... We could do a capacitor discharge, but to me that seems awfully wasteful. All right, I can get Tony into a pretty good spot. What about Esteban? Not so much. I could run Esteban over here and he'll go on Overwatch. Or I could run Esteban up here and he'll go on Overwatch. Which I like that idea. What about Tony? Where can I put... If I wanted to put Tony up top, where can I get him? Well, I guess I could put him here, and in theory his grenade's going to reach, but no guarantee, I guess. I like Esteban's comment. You need to go back and get beat by a slowly rotating stationary inanimate object. You know, I'm almost positive that slowly rotating and inanimate kind of cancel each other out. You might have a bit of a dichotomy going on there. Dun 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 dun. All right. For Sparta, we are going to do this. Esteban, where are you? Okay, let's put you up here.
I'm all over it.
And you should go into Overwatch. What kind of shots do we have? 96, 100, 100. That's all good. I like all that. Jess, 100, 100, 100. What about with the pistol? 100, 100, 100. I like all that. Okay, that's all nice. DK has got Bupkis. L-bomb. 96, 100, 100. Okay. So, Ruben. Overwatch. Esteban's not going to do Overwatch no matter what, unless he gets spotted. So let's leave him available. DK can... I don't know what he's going to do. Nothing. Remote hacking. Plus 10 aim on Overwatch and other reactionary shots, and they can critically hit. Aim. Blah, blah, blah. Guardian. I ought to go ahead and at least move DK into a position where he can do some good. Next turn.
Okay.
Since he's not going to do jack or shit this turn. Alright. Quick save, and let's put a grenade downrange. Alright. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3, go. I think that the capacitor discharge would actually... it does like really affect the codexes. The reason I'm not using it is that I've got a gatekeeper and a sectopod to fight later in this level, and so I want to save the capacitor discharge for those really tough guys, because that's going to do a lot of good that DK and his rifle can't do to those particular enemy types. Okay, so Lauren, I guess, is spotted, and he's got a shot now. 96% on that bastard. 100% on the Andromedan. Okay, so let's see here. Height advantage plus 20. Crit 73%. Okay, so 96% to do 8. Okay, so he's going to get him. If he gets that shot, that guy's fucking dead. So let's do Serial. You know what? I want a... There is a mod that shows you the cooldown time for...
How about a challenge?
before you do it. So that's a 5-round cooldown. There's a mod that shows you the cooldown before you activate the ability. I would like to have that mod. I need to go get that. Alright, I like that.
Kill confirmed.
100% to do 11, which will kill the entity inside.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, he gets another shot. If I can have somebody take out 6 of that guy's health, Lauren can kill him and get a 3rd shot off this. So let's investigate that possibility. Jess has no shot. What about... Wait. Why is Tony not... Does Tony not have a shot? Come on, what's going on here? Tony should have had salvo. Throwing grenades or using heavy weapons here. Oh, he didn't. That's right. He moved. He moved before he did that. Okay, so, well, that changes the complexion of the matter a bit. In the sense that... 8 to 10, 6. That's a 96% chance. What about with the pistol? Yeah, it's a bit more of a long shot. I wish she had. Alright, at best, what's going to happen is... we're going to have to try to get that Andromedon on Overwatch. Unless Lauren gets a critical. what about rapid fire on this asshole? Twice in a row at an enemy, minus 15, but we're in pretty good shape here, so let's go ahead and do rapid fire. Yeah. One more time for me. Down. And
Got it covered.
and scene. That went perfectly. As good as anything can go.
If you say so. Rolling.
Okay, Lauren needs to reload.
Oh yeah. Confirmed.
Jess is going to do Overwatch. DK, I'm not sure what to do with you, DK.
On my way.
Let's stick you right here for the second. I really need to get Jess actually up on top of that. Actually, let's do that. What if she's still got a 1 round cooldown on her grapple? Well, as long as there's not anybody sitting on top of this thing, this won't go too wrong. Okay, and now can I get Tony up where Jess was, is my question. Yes.
What's over there?
And Overwatch. Oh, actually, no. Let me move it. Let me move Esteban. Since I can get some more. I hate to kind of put him on Overwatch in a spot where he doesn't have cover. That I am less enthusiastic about. Alright, that's fine. Let's just Overwatch all.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch. Affirmative. Covering now.
Didn't you say that you were walking your dog or something during that last round, the one you're accusing me of not kicking ass on? Nearsighted bastard. Okay, Jess has no targets. What way are we moving here? We going over here? Alright, so I don't think Jess being up there is actually going to do us a ton of good in the long run, because ultimately the target is over here. So let's just leave her there while we advance.
Sure thing.
So far, so good. My God.
Okay.
I would never have guessed that that 45-degree camera rotation mod was my favorite thing in the world, but apparently
Roger that.
wait, where can I put Ruben?
I guess that'll be okay. Got it covered.
Overwatch all. I can't remember who recommended the was it Funky Marlin? Somebody like yesterday or the day before said that they had tried the Overwatch all mod and, you know, recommended it and all that. But I just wanted to say thank you to whoever that was, because it has helped.
Not a problem.
I'm especially interested in any turrets that are up on this roof. Like that. 83% chance. Let's see if we can get Tony. Let's see if we can get Tony in position to do some boom boom. Not from here. Well, I am how you say. I am hesitant.
Okay, I'll go.
To put anybody too far out there. In fact, I am considering pulling DK back just a little bit. Esteban's got a 90% chance. So if only I'd put Tony here, it worked out just fine. Bastard. So Esteban has a shot, Daniel has a shot, and I can probably get Lauren close enough for a shot. Maybe.
Closing on target position now. I've got eyes on Advent troops.
That's bad. Okay. Elite Lancer, 26%. Sectopod. Man, this is not my favorite thing ever. The question is whether to have Lauren stay put and try to get this guy on Overwatch, or what? If the thing is, even if Lauren hits him on Overwatch, there's a good chance it doesn't kill him. Tony has no shots. Ruben's got a 15. That's what's the word I'm looking for? Useless. Jess has got a 68 to take down the Lancer. And 100% on the turret for whatever good that will do. This is just not awesome. Let's put out who's got the other mimic? Let's put out a mimic beacon. Hang on, let me save, and let's put out a mimic beacon. We'll see how much they've nerfed it. Go ahead and take the shot, Jess. Let's see what we get here. Damn. Damn, that sucks. All right.
Eyes on the prize.
I'm trying to decide if the sectopod or the turret is the greater threat.
We could use one of those.
Let's see if we can take over the sectopod. Got it. Okay, so that's a little something. Of course, I can't do anything with him this round. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's see what happens. Of course, and Lauren kills him with one shot. Suits me fine. Let's see. He's going to go for the sectopod, I think. My hope is that the turret either goes for the sectopod or the mimic. No. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, let's go to Tony. I need to move Esteban. I want to put Tony where Esteban is, and I don't know where I want to put Esteban yet.
What's over there?
Okay, 80 on the turret, that's pretty good. 100 on the turret, 100 on the sectopod. Esteban is still concealed. I don't think I realized that. Let me check Lauren. Everybody's got a shot at the turret. The sectopod, only a 20% chance, but I can also use some sort of let's see, that has to charge, high stance. I don't know, I guess I can just move him. Does Ruben have a shot at the asshole down below? 100% chance. Alright. Let's go ahead and take him, I think. One less thing to worry about.
That's it.
Okay. Sectopod. High stance. All right. And what can I do? I can still do something with this asshole. Let's hold off on doing that for right now. Let's move some people into position. And let's take some shots at this guy. I'm not conceiving of him doing a lot of good as a bullet sponge. I'm mostly thinking about him being a scout.
Armor's still holding.
I do like the blind wraith cannon into the facility idea. I like that quite a bit, actually. All right, Tony's very likely to kill this guy, so I better hold off on doing that. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and move... Let's see, I can get Esteban out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and move Jess down there. And if we want to, we will kill this asshole next round. Put Tony on Overwatch, and he should be able to take him just fine if it comes to it. And Esteban will be on Overwatch too. Okay. And we'll just destroy the facility and open up the door, is what we'll do.
Maintaining position.
And now we can see inside. Alright, there's that. Lightning field is not going to do us a lot of good here. I'm trying to decide if Overwatch is maybe the better move here. But I want that shield bearer if we can get him. Metal horns to the sky. Go and take the shot, Ruben. That guy is down. Alright, I'm thinking we leave the sectopod. I think we leave the sectopod alive for
Moving to position.
the round and see if the gatekeeper's willing to go for him. Is what I think.
Moving on target location. Menace 1-5. You're near the target position.
Okay, there's that. So Jess, we'll have her stay where she's at. Yeah, let's not put anybody down next to a car if we can help it. L-bomb, we need you close, but not too close.
Hope it's working.
You and me both, Tony. You and me both.
On Overwatch.
Alright, I guess we're just going to go ahead and do Overwatch all is what we're going to do.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright. He's still hacked. Alright, so the gatekeeper's got to attack him. He's got to. Okay, missed, but still got a piece of him. Missed. See if he triggers anybody else. There goes Tony. Ah, it's so frustrating. Come on, Jess, do something special. Nice. All right, that's at least that's something. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh no, he's going for us. Look at this. Wow. Anybody know he could do that? Okay. I'm sure that Tony is as tired of fucking around with this as I am, and therefore, fuck you. Yep. Alright, I want to do the grenade, but I don't need to do the grenade, so let's just,
How about a challenge?
let's just work with what we got. Secondary.
Get too close. Reloaded.
Ruben, Escobar, James, Sanchez, Filio, Sweetwater, Turner, Moretz wins. He fucking wins is what he does.
I'm on it.
Tired of waiting around. Come get some.
Give him the mist.
Alexander Art says it looks like you've progressed a lot since I last watched. Yeah, I guess I have. With, you know, by the grace of the axe and with the help of the axe heads, things are going better now than they were in that first playthrough. Okay. We know where the target is.
Heading out.
Let's move DK out just a little bit. Let's see what we got.
Moving to Overwatch.
Reload.
Orders confirmed.
Bring Lauren up to back him up.
Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. They're bringing in reinforcements.
That's alright, we can deal with that.
Menace 1-5, be advised, we've picked up hostile reinforcements inbound on your position.
Okay. Where's DK? I want DK here. I don't need... Do I have to move him on the spot? Alright, let's do this. Let's move him over to the window.
Absolutely.
I guess I do, because it's not a hack. I may regret this, we'll see.
Sure thing.
Let's go ahead and move him inside. Okay.
I'm trusting you here. Got it covered.
Overwatch.
Let's move already. Scanning.
Overwatch.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Affirmative. Covering now. Rolling.
I just can't decide if Tony's actually going to have a shot from up there. Maybe it makes more sense to put him down here. Alright. Overwatch, everybody.
Taking
Here we go. Alright, well, they brought a mech, but that's not gonna help them as much as they think it will. And fortunately, I don't need to move anybody to do what I need to do to this asshole. DK.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges are armed. Move to the extraction point for immediate evac.
Can I put an extraction point on this guy?
Can I get an evac here?
Yes, I can. All we have to do now is kill him before the ship shows up. Oh, Tony, how could you do that to me? How could you do that to me, Tony? All right.
Hit the armor. Position compromised.
All right, well, his Overwatch is off now, so it's safe to move DK. Or safe-ish.
Copy that.
Yep.
Went off the armor. Negative. Weapons dry.
Okay, he is down.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Menace 1-5. All hostile contacts near your position have been eliminated. Move to rendezvous for extraction.
DK first.
Move, move, move. 10-4. I'm going. Location confirmed.
Here I come.
Stepping off. I'm going.
Evac all, motherfuckers! Viking Brandon, to think he rides in a car with you on the way home to the movies. How dare he?
X4 charges detonated.
Yeah, I told him the next time he misses a shot in-game, I'm going to call him at 4 in the morning and give him grief over it. Alright, hopefully we're not too badly wounded. You know, I just I still hit the caps lock there, even though I meant to wait. I meant to wait and see what it did on its own. Alas, General Gadd, what's going up? All right, how bad are we hit? Lightly wounded. Ooh, Jess is down for 8 days. That's disappointing. Tony's almost as bad. All right.